On May 6th to 7th, 2026, a major tornado outbreak struck Mississippi as a powerful severe weather system moved across the southern United States. The storms developed during the evening of May 6th and continued through the night into the early hours of May 7th, producing several destructive tornadoes across southern and southwestern parts of the state. Warm and humid air from the Gulf of Mexico combined with strong atmospheric wind patterns, creating favorable conditions for rotating supercell thunderstorms capable of producing long-track tornadoes. Forecasters had warned about the possibility of severe weather before the outbreak began, but the intensity of several tornadoes still caused major damage in multiple counties. The National Weather Service later confirmed at least 2 EF3 tornadoes in Mississippi. One of the strongest tornadoes began near Wilkinson County and moved through Adams and Franklin counties over a path of more than 30 miles. Another EF3 tornado tracked through Franklin, Lincoln, and Lawrence counties, passing near Brookhaven and Monticello. Preliminary surveys showed that some tornadoes became extremely wide while destroying homes, trees, power infrastructure, and vehicles along their paths. Survey teams continued inspecting damaged areas after the outbreak, meaning some ratings and damage estimates could still change slightly as additional information becomes available. Emergency officials reported that hundreds of homes and buildings were damaged during the storms. Some communities experienced especially severe destruction, including Bogue Chitto, Brookhaven, Purvis, and nearby rural areas. In Bogue Chitto, several trailer homes and residential buildings suffered heavy damage after a tornado moved directly through the community late at night. Residents described roofs being torn away, walls collapsing, and large trees falling onto houses and vehicles. Search and rescue crews worked overnight to check destroyed neighborhoods and assist injured residents trapped by debris. State officials later confirmed that at least 17 people were injured during the Mississippi outbreak, although no fatalities were immediately confirmed in the hardest-hit areas. Power outages affected thousands of customers after transmission lines, utility poles, and substations were damaged by strong winds and falling trees. Emergency crews worked to clear debris from highways and local roads, including sections near Interstate 55 that became blocked during the storm. Shelters were opened for families who could not safely return to their homes due to structural damage or downed power lines. Governor Tate Reeves stated that emergency workers remained active across several counties, while damage assessments and recovery operations continued. Local officials also asked residents to avoid heavily damaged areas, so utility repairs and emergency work could continue safely.
I never think it's going to happen to you, but it definitely can. This house split in half. We used to go fishing there behind that pond a lot, and it's gone.
Y'all used to go fishing here?
Yeah, right behind there is the pond. So this house is demolished.
Meteorologists explained that the tornadoes were especially dangerous because many of them were rain-wrapped and occurred after sunset. A rain-wrapped tornado is hidden by heavy rainfall, making it difficult for residents and drivers to see the circulation before it arrives. Nighttime tornadoes are considered especially hazardous in the southern United States because many people may already be asleep when warnings are issued. Dense forests, poor visibility, and fast-moving storms can reduce the amount of time available for people to react.
My niece's trailer would have been like right here.
According to weather analysts, The Mississippi storms formed in an environment with strong wind shear and unstable air, allowing isolated supercell thunderstorms to strengthen rapidly and maintain rotation for long periods. The Storm Prediction Center had placed parts of Mississippi under an enhanced severe weather risk before the outbreak. Tornado emergencies were later issued for some areas, including parts of Franklin County, after radar confirmed large and dangerous tornadoes moving toward populated communities. Tornado emergencies are rare warnings reserved for situations involving confirmed tornadoes capable of causing catastrophic damage. Weather radar imagery showed intense rotation during several stages of the outbreak, and debris signatures appeared as tornadoes moved through wooded regions and residential areas. Damage surveys released after the outbreak identified several tornadoes beyond the two EF3 storms. Multiple weaker EF0 and EF1 tornadoes also touched down in Walthall, Pike, Covington, Jefferson Davis, and Marion counties. Even these weaker tornadoes caused snapped trees, damaged roofs, broken power lines, and destruction to farm buildings and mobile homes. The combination of multiple tornadoes in one evening created widespread disruption across southern Mississippi and neighboring states.
Which they've worked endlessly on getting the trees gone.
Recent updates indicate that cleanup and recovery operations are continuing in the affected counties. Utility crews are restoring electricity, volunteers are helping remove debris, and emergency agencies are inspecting damaged structures to determine whether homes are safe to enter. Residents have shared photos and videos showing overturned vehicles, flattened trees, damaged churches, collapsed roofs, and neighborhoods covered in debris. Although the outbreak caused extensive destruction, officials have repeatedly noted that the number of casualties was lower than initially feared, partly because many residents received warnings in time to seek shelter before the tornadoes arrived. The storms are considered one of the most significant tornado outbreaks to affect Mississippi so far in 2026. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.